I've had the Peugeot Traveller Premium for several days now, and in this video, we take it out for a drive to see if it performs better than the competition. Let's do this. Hello guys, I'm Reagan and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I invite you to click that subscribe button for your regular dose of Filipino automotive content. If you're my subscriber already, well, sit back, relax, click that like button, and enjoy the show. Also, special thanks to Peugeot Philippines for lending me the Peugeot Traveller Premium for the whole week to do this driving video. The main concern with these types of vans is just how big they are and how unmanageable they can be on the road. That's why most van owners here in the Philippines would usually hire a family driver to drive the vehicle for them. Just like this guy, he's my family driver. Thanks, no? Anyway guys, to know if you really need a family driver to pilot the Peugeot Traveller Premium, let's go and take it out for a spin. From the get-go, you can already say that the Peugeot Traveller Premium is meant to be owner-driven. Now that's because we have some really convenient features for the driver up front. First up, we have a heads-up display. I mean, what van will give you a heads-up display? I mean, seriously, right? And we also have paddle shifters in this Peugeot Traveller Premium. Now those two features by themselves already tell me that this is really more of an owner-driven, family van. But there's a third feature, which are the massage functions found here in the front seats of the Peugeot Traveller Premium. I mean, if this were meant for the owner to sit at the back, then the second row seats would be captain's chairs and they would have a massage function. But no, we have the massage functions here up front. So all three of those features tell me that this Peugeot Traveller Premium is really meant to be owner-driven. Now, of course, being a French vehicle, well, the Peugeot Traveller Premium also has its fair share of quirks that I've encountered in the nearly a full week that I've been driving this vehicle. First up, we don't get an unlock button for your doors here inside. I mean, we have a lock button, but we don't have an unlock button. So the only way that you can unlock your doors is just, well, open the door using the door handle and it's already unlocked. Now that's pretty convenient, but it's also a bit of a risk if you have like small kids inside the Traveller Premium who can just easily open the doors. And Peugeot thought of that because we also have a child lock button right here, which you can press, and by doing so, well, yeah, the kids cannot open the door from inside. That's the first quirk. The second quirk that I've encountered here is, well, the fact that I don't even know if it's a quirk, but we don't really have Android Auto here. Now, I checked the brochure. It says that it has Android Auto, and I also asked Peugeot Philippines, but I'm having such a hard time looking for Android Auto here, which makes me think that it's really more of a like a smartphone mirroring feature. You see, Android Auto, if it's there, then there should be a widget on the infotainment screen, but we don't have that. So for me, that's sort of a quirk because I'm really a huge fan of Android Auto because it just makes driving so convenient. Now the third quirk here is, well, the massage function for the front seats. Well, they're not really strong. I mean, you could feel them, but it's really more like a gentle nudge rather than an actual, massage that will relax you. Now, I do believe that Peugeot did that on purpose because if the massage function of the driver's seat is quite strong to the point that it might make you fall asleep, then it's not really that safe. But since it's just a gentle massage, a gentle nudge, well, it's just enough to take away the stress from driving the Peugeot Traveller Premium. I mean, the usual driver stress that all drivers encounter, but it's not strong enough to make you fall asleep at the wheel. Now on to the driving itself. First up, visibility. Of course, being a tall van, well, you do have a superb amount of visibility here. We got a commanding view of the road. We have nice sideways visibility as well. But I did notice, guys, that this Peugeot Traveller Premium doesn't feel like it's a wide van. You know, unlike, let's say, the Toyota Hiace Super Grandia or the Kia Carnival, both of which, or the Hyundai Staria, all of which feels like you're driving a wide box on wheels. Well, this Traveller Premium doesn't feel that. In fact, it feels like you're driving something smaller, something narrower, which makes it quite easy to drive around in the city. You see, it is a tad bit narrower than the vehicles that I mentioned, which makes it really more easier to maneuver around town, guys. And the fact that you have a tall riding position and it's a bit narrower means that yes, you will have an easier time driving this versus the other van counterparts or contenders in the category. The fact that we also have sensors all around, well, front and rear parking sensors, and we also have that 180-degree view camera image on your infotainment system is also a big help, especially when you're parking the Peugeot Traveller Premium. Now, when it comes to the actual drive, well, it really feels like you're driving a smaller car, guys. I mean, I love that because I love that it feels more athletic and more agile on the road, considering that this is still quite a long vehicle. Now, of course, being a long car, you really just have to mind your clearances when you're turning and make sure that you have enough allowance so that you won't hit your car, of course. Now, another thing that I have to report to you guys is, well, the brake feel of this Traveller Premium is also quirky. I would say quirky, because the brakes are really strong. I mean, there are some reviewers there who already said that the Traveller Premium's brakes are quite strong, and I will confirm that, guys. This has some really strong brakes, so you do know that when you're carrying a full load of 8 passengers plus their luggage, that you have enough stopping power for the Traveller Premium. However, the brake pedal is a bit light and soft. So if you're used to a brake pedal feel that's a bit harder, then yeah, you'll have to adjust your brake foot because you might end up over braking and you might surprise your passengers when you do that. So it just takes around 5 to 7 minutes of getting adjusted to it. But once you're adjusted to it, yeah, you appreciate that this Traveller Premium has some pretty strong brakes. As for acceleration performance, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a van, so you can't really expect it to accelerate as fast as, let's say, a smaller SUV or a sedan or even, of course, a sports car. Now, the thing is, the diesel engine of this Traveller Premium, see, will give you a good level of juice, but the acceleration character is really more on the leisurely side. So yes, this will encourage leisurely drives, which, if you think about it, is the life purpose of this Peugeot Traveller Premium. Now, I'm not saying that it's underpowered, no siree. In fact, the power is just right. It's decent, it's there. You can easily go up steep inclines even with a full load because that diesel motor really has a good amount of pull, a good amount of torque. So yeah, just don't expect it to perform like a sport SUV or a sports sedan on the highway. Now, as for the fuel economy, well, I was quite surprised, and it was a pleasant surprise when it comes to the fuel economy of the Traveller Premium. You see, On city drives, I was able to get 8 kilometers per liter. Now, mind you guys, that was some pretty heavy traffic driving in the city. So I'm pretty sure when it opens up, you could easily reach 10 kilometers per liter. But on a highway drive, I was able to get 20.4 kilometers per liter. Now, that's a pleasant surprise because, of course, this Traveller Premium is a large and heavy vehicle, and it also has the aerodynamics of a brick. I'm also thinking that I only did those fuel economy runs with just a couple of passengers aboard. But if you have like a full load of 8 passengers plus their luggage, then of course the fuel consumption would likely suffer by a little bit. Now at this point, I am going to head over to the back seat of the Peugeot Traveller Premium because this is of course a family vehicle, a people hauler. So I'm going to share with you the ride comfort at the back. Alright guys, so we're now here at the passenger area of the Traveller Premium, and I decided to sit here on the 3rd row area and not the 2nd row seats. Why? Because, well, I feel that this, especially the middle seat, is the best seat in the house, and I'll tell you why. You see, we have a 3-way division for your 2nd and 3rd row seats here, so you can fold down the middle seat of the 2nd row, which will simulate a captain's chair scenario for your 2nd row seats. Now that's well and good, but since I'm here in the middle, then that means that I get a ton of like space in front of me, especially with that dual panoramic moonroof there up top. And here's the best part, guys. See? I can easily put my feet up and relax while I'm seated here at the 3rd row, the middle seat, the 3rd row area of the Traveller Premium. I mean, dude, my kids love this area. They would rather sit here, the 3rd row, and fold down the entire 2nd row and have like lounge chairs here inside the Traveller Premium. So yes, this is a tip, guys. This is one way to swing it, and for me, this is the best configuration for the back seats of the Peugeot Traveller Premium. While the Peugeot Traveller Premium may primarily be a people hauler for the family, it's still an ideal vehicle that can be owner-driven in case the family driver takes a day off. It's a good option for people looking for a spacious 8-seater, plus it can also carry a ton of luggage at the back. In short, my friends, the Peugeot Traveller Premium is an ideal van for a family of travelers. Thanks for watching.